Finally, Mike Westerlund. All right, here today, we finally have the final results of the best sub in Muskegon County. I know you've been waiting for it. We went to 10 different sub shops here in Muskegon County, and we asked for the recommendations on their best subs. We both ranked them from 10 to number 1, and then we'll give you the best sub in Muskegon County. So, without further ado, number 10.
For number 10, I have Scribs Pizza. Their pizza sub, well, either sub, really, was number 10, Scribs.
All right, for number 10, I had Wayne's Deli. Not because it was bad, but because it's a sandwich shop. They tried to make their sandwich into a sub just because we asked. Didn't work. Have great sandwiches. So technically not really a sub shop, so I put them at 10.
Number 9, I have Wayne's Deli. So, and like he said, probably they would have been much higher up had we had it on their suggestion, but like he said, it was more of a sandwich shop, not a sub shop. But I've had their sandwiches before and they're phenomenal. So
number 9, I had what's called Third Coast. Used to be formerly Wolfie's. For me personally, I was quite disappointed with them. A very bland, normal, very bland setting now. I remember going back when it was Wolfie's and it was a lot cooler atmosphere. Just not somewhere I'd go to spend my money on a sub. So that's who I had at number 9.
Yes, that's number 8 for me. I have Third Coast. But number 8, I have Third Coast. So there you go.
And number 8, I had Scribs. Same reason. It's a pizza place. The subs were subpar. Wouldn't waste my money on them. If you're going Scribs, you're getting the pizza anyway. That's why I had it number 8. So my opinion, that was the bottom tier. The bottom 3 kind of goes in tiers here, 3 tiers. So 8, 9, and 10 were all same tier. Don't waste your money. I wouldn't even go to any of them for a sub sandwich. Scribs I go to for pizza. Wayne's Deli for the sandwiches.
Yeah. Number 7. This is really hard for me because I had them kind of all lumped in. But number 7, I'm going with Top Shelf.
And at number 7, I had Bellacino's. I love Bellacino's. It was really good, but they just landed at number 7. And like Terry's saying, this is the next tier, that second tier. They're all really close for me as well. So Bellacino's, great subs. They just happened to land at number 7. But at number 6, I had Top Shelf. So we were really close on that one. Love Top Shelf. Just they kind of recommended the American Italian. Great for what they are, but nothing that just popped out of the norm to make it to that top tier. Love Top Shelf, go back again. But for me, they landed at number 6.
My 6 was Greek Tony's. And Greek Tony's is a lot like Top Shelf. To me, they taste almost exactly the same. So like Greek Tony's Italian was just like Top Shelf's Italian. They're almost the same exact sub. So really I could have ranked them both the same, with my opinion. Although we had the Euro at Greek Tony's, and I think that's why I put them higher, because they recommended something way different.
And I got them at 5, so 1 spot ahead of her. So very close to that, same reasoning. Love the Euro. Greek Tony's, great place, great cheese breadsticks. Love their subs too, definitely worth going to, but they ranked at number 5.
And then I have Bellacino's. I ranked them a little bit higher just because I had something different at Bellacino's. We had the Chicago steak and the Italian, which I know we had the Italian at other places, but I thought the Chicago steak was different, out of the norm, and I thought it was really good. So there you go. That's why.
Yep, so it looks like for 5, 6, and 7, we were all real close again too. The same 3, either be Greek Tony's, Bellacino's, or Top Shelf. So that was, to me, the second tier. Excellent. Definitely will go to all those places again. For me, the next 4 will be the creme de la creme, the best ones. All very, very close for different reasons. And not really that much further ahead of the last 3 that we just had. So,
right.
At number 4, what did you have?
I have Pizza and Sub Shop. Their prime rib dip was very good. I really liked the prime rib dip, and then they recommended the spicy chicken bacon ranch, which was way out of the norm for any other place, and it was really good.
At number 4, because this is very hard, I had Fatty Lumpkins. Now, they are one of the top places by far. Only reason I had them a little lower is because I like a good hot sub and they're colder subs. But they use fresh meat, the atmosphere was amazing. 100% recommend them, would go back to it. But for me, that's why they got a little lower than the next 3.
Number 3, I have Parkside. And I really remember that I really liked the Foundry sub better than I liked the other sub. So I made sure to mark that I liked the Foundry sub.
At number 3, I also had Parkside. Little hole in the wall in Fruitport, right next to Ye Old Tavern, across from Pomona Park. Excellent. Like she said, we had the Foundry and then also the Parkside. Both excellent, both a little different. So I guess we both had them at number 3. Number 2, which I call, well, these last 3 I call 1A, 1B, 1C. So number 2, which I call 1B, for me, is Pizza and Sub Shop. Classic in Muskegon, absolutely phenomenal. Wide selection, wide variety. They recommended the prime rib French dip, and then also the chicken bacon ranch were excellent. I've had many subs there. Very close, just depending on what side of town I'm on, is 1A, 1B, 1C. So for me, number 2, Pizza and Sub Shop, absolutely phenomenal. Highly recommend.
So for me, I am going with, I have 2 number 1s. So, and the reason why I have 2 number 1s, I'm going 1A and 1B. The reason why I can't pick 1 is because they're both different. So I have number 1 is Cadina's, and number 1 also is Fatty Lumpkins, because Fatty Lumpkins is different because they're cold subs, and so it's not the same, in my opinion, anyway. So that's why I couldn't choose. I couldn't put them in the same category, and I loved the Fatty. It was unlike any of the other subs, obviously, but it wasn't a hot sub. And then Cadina's meatball sub was fantastic. Their bread is way different than anybody else's bread. Their meatballs were huge and fantastic. Yeah, that's all I can say. I really enjoyed it.
So for number 1, I also had Cadina Brothers. Like she said, the bread, they do something different with the bread. The most I know is they said they use their pizza dough as part of the recipe for their bread. It was very light, fluffy, very, very flavorful. So new place, used to be Teddy Spaghetti's, Fruitport. So I guess that would be our number 1, and that would be our best sub in Muskegon County, would be Cadina Brothers. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some information. Get out, try these different places. If you haven't, let us know how you feel about them. Let us know what you think about our list. Pay attention for our next series coming. It's going to be the best wet burrito in Muskegon County. Once again, Mike Westerlund, Homes Again, EXP Realty. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit them buttons down there, whatever they tell you to do. So everybody have a good one.